So now over to Mr. Samba Bathily. So Madame Fall has shared some details, right? She got quite into it in terms of the operational details, the program structure, etc. I'd like to take a zoom out and go to a little bit more of a macro level and ask you, what is the big grand vision behind initiative of this sort?
Thank you. First of all, let me thank our local partner, international partner that take the time to be here today. And a special thank to the government of Cape and the entire team of the Mindelo municipality for the constant support. What's take me, the group ADS group, to come to this part is the fact that, first of all, there is no development without human capital. You see, this morning we launched the writing camp with several music composers and artists. That show you everything starts with human capital. So, as you know, since 3 years we've been investing in Cape Verde in several areas. And we know exactly, in order to come to put in place this ecosystem that we want to build here, human capital will be the center of all the projects that we'll do. So that's the reason why we decided to set up this institute. It starts with, first, the recruitment of Kumba. We recruited Kumba last year because Kumba is a graduate of one of the best schools in Switzerland, the Lausanne School of Hospitality. So it started a discussion when we recruit her in order to help the group manage the human capacity in the hospitality field. And also, among the ADS group, we are also involved into technology. As most of you know that we are involved into digital technology. And digital economy for us is 3 pillars. The first pillar is connectivity, fiber. That's the first pillar. And the second pillar is capacity building, human capital. The third pillar is application. So we're already involved into training, digital training. So that's the reason why we source here locally, a local company that can go with us in order to develop those programs in Cape Verde, for conversion, local conversion, and also for the rest of the continent. Okay. And then late last year, we make a decision to do it, and once we do, I tell them I will take care of everything in terms of the local, the area, the facility. We got the facility, the equipment, and also I give a scholarship of 50,000 euro to them so that we can send people so they can have their first student. And then late last year, we make a decision to do it. And once we do it, I tell them I will take care of everything in terms of the local, the area, the facility. We got the facility, the equipment, and also I give a scholarship of 50,000 euro to them so that we can send people so they can have their first student. So this is how we start. And one thing to mention, Africa today, you mentioned, is 1.3 billion people. 70% of this 1.3 billion is under 30 years old. So it's an opportunity for the continent, but it might be a curse if those people are not prepared to work. You know, one of the things we see that in Africa today, we're seeing people trying to cross Mediterranean Sea to go look for opportunity. It's because we don't create enough job here in Africa in order to carry them. So this could be a curse because I always say it, this young population could be a problem of national security for African country. And later on it will be an international security because 20 years from now, there will be 500 million people who come on the job market. We need to create something for them to be here, to have hope. If we don't create that environment of hope, this will be a disaster for Africa and for the rest of the world, especially Europe, who is a few miles away from us. Because if out of these 500 million people, 100 million alone decide to cross, I see no army and no police who can stop them. So this is a time now for all of us to understand that capacity building in Africa is a question of national and international security. We need to build that capacity right here in Africa. So that's the reason why we create MID. As you know, if you see Harvard, Stanford, all those was created by entrepreneurs. It's entrepreneurs who create them. So why don't we as African entrepreneurs, take the same step? It's just not, we should not just let it on the government. You know, government will do their part, but we have also to do our part. Because there is enough people, enough young people that come on the education field. So they need to have different solutions for them. So that's the main reason we entered this. And we know also that Cape Verde have a vision to get 3 million tourists. I think today is less than 800,000 tourists before the COVID. In order to do that, it's true, we need to enhance the bed capacity. That's what we are doing. In the same time, while increasing the bed capacity, we need also to increase human capital because tourism starts from the airport. And this is why also in this program we want to have more and more women empowered. Because to be honest with you, the women are the best people for hospitality. So we need to have more and more women to be empowered in order to achieve this goal of making Cape Verde one of the best tourism destinations in Africa. Thank you.